Sorry if I upset you, but come on, you're just a humble soba shop owner, right?
Please go on a marriage meeting with me.
Huh? I'm Shintaro Oshino, and I totally froze when hit with that sudden request. I'm 29, running a soba shop I inherited from my father, who retired due to back problems. The one who made that request was Hina Narusawa, daughter of President Narusawa of Narusawa Trading. Narusawa Trading is a major player in food distribution, the kind of giant that usually wouldn't even glance at a tiny place like ours. But thanks to my father's long-standing personal relationship with President Narusawa, we've been able to secure rare soba flour.
Sorry for the sudden request, but do you think you could at least consider it positively?
While Hina ate her soba with clear delight, President Narusawa quietly pleaded with me on the side. It's hard to say no considering our business ties, his relationship with my father, and our supply of precious soba flour.
Of course, this won't affect the business deal in any way. You can decide whatever you want after the meeting. It's all up to you.
After being told all that, how could I refuse? And so, I found myself on a marriage meeting with the daughter of a business partner.
Nice to meet you again. I'm Hina Narusawa. Thank you for making time today.
Likewise, thank you for coming. On the day of the meeting, Hina, whom I had just seen at the shop recently, greeted me with a bright beaming smile. She had the same approachable aura as her father. Maybe I shouldn't have agreed to this so half-heartedly. Actually, I've been thinking I should politely decline this offer. I'm sorry to say so early, but someone like me shouldn't take up your valuable time, Hina. So, I think it would be best if we... Before I could finish the thought, Hina interrupted me.
Please go on just one date with me.
How did we get here? Turns out the gentle-looking Hina had a surprisingly bold side, and I ended up agreeing to go on a date with her. Huh? What the heck is this? The day after the meeting, I found a strange letter in the mailbox after closing the shop. It's not too late. Walk away from that woman. A warning letter? Given the timing, that woman could only refer to Hina. But why? What does walk away even mean? It's probably just a prank, but the fact that they seem to know about my recent situation is unsettling. Welcome. Oh, hello, Hina. There was a bit of a gap between our meeting and the first date. But since then, Hina had started coming to the shop every 3 days.
One usual, 100% soba, please.
Thank you. I hope I'm not making you feel obligated or anything.
No way! I'm the one who wants to come see you, Shintaro. Besides, soba tastes so much better when I'm chatting with you while eating.
Really? Thank you. She's such a genuine person. So genuine, I can't just brush it off.
Looking forward to this ice cream, right, Shintaro?
Hina had suggested adding simple desserts to the menu, even if basic ones. So we were checking out a few shops for research. This was our third date, by the way. Are you really okay with a date that's just ice cream tasting? This place has quite the line. To increase customer spend, Hina's first suggestion was ice cream. No expiration dates, so no food waste.
Of course! I love ice cream, and anything's fun when I'm with you, Shintaro. Lines don't scare me. After all, this is all for you.
Every time I meet her, Hina brings me a new perspective I never had. For your sake, huh? I never thought of pushing myself harder for someone else before. You're amazing, Hina. I think I've been too focused on myself all this time.
That's not true. Keeping your dad's soba recipes alive. That's already something incredible you're doing for someone else.
Have you always thought that way, Hina?
I'm not sure. But whether it's friends, lovers, or family, just having someone by your side is a wonderful thing. Like, don't you think who you eat with affects how good the food tastes more than what you're actually eating?
don't really get that. I lost my mom when I was little, so I've always eaten alone. Dad working late was normal, and I never really felt lonely. I didn't think food tasted any different because of it. But eating with you, Hina, it's always enjoyable. Just as I said that, it was finally our turn to go in, and we ordered our ice cream.
Is that so? Then...
Grinning like she's plotting something, Hina suddenly says,
Here. Say,
What? Why would I do that?
Try comparing them. Ice cream fed by me versus ice cream eaten alone. Which one tastes better? Come on, this is research too.
Okay, I get it. Just not here. It's embarrassing. Maybe having someone by your side really is important.
Oh, does that mean you want more ahs from me? I'll give you as many as you want.
No, that's not it at all. Does she really love ice cream that much? Or did she just enjoy teasing me too much? Hina started ordering every popular flavor she could find.
So cold. I'm done for. Captain Shintaro, carry on the mission.
Wait, Hina, are you okay?
The heavens have forsaken us.
Excuse me, can we get a hot coffee, please? Quickly! After eating ice cream all day for research, we ended the night warming up at a hot pot izakaya.
Actually, I've always hated how most men approach me just because I'm the daughter of a company president. After a while, I started thinking no one out there would ever care about the real me.
As we neared the end of our meal, Hina quietly began opening up.
My dad saw how miserable I was and said, "Well then, I know someone good," and introduced me to you, Shintaro. You're not ambitious, and I heard you turn down Omiyai offers without hesitation.
When you put it into words like that, it kinda makes me sound like a jerk.
Not at all. It just means you're a sincere person, and that's exactly why I found you so charming. I was so nervous thinking maybe I'd finally met someone who didn't see through a biased lens.
And 6 months later, after steadily growing our love, we got officially married. Another one? How many does that make now? A few days after we decided to register our marriage, the mysterious letters started arriving more frequently. She'll only bring you misfortune. Turn back while you still can, huh? What a joke. At first, I was unsettled, but now that I've started feeling truly happy with Hina, I'm no longer swayed by them. What's on my mind now is who the sender is. I need to make sure Hina stays safe. Maybe if I asked her, she would have some idea, but I would rather handle this myself than worrying her unnecessarily. I kept the letter matter to myself, and we moved forward with our marriage as planned. Hina moved into my place. Hina, have you had anything on your mind lately? Like, someone bothering you or anything?
Huh? No, nothing like that. Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Looking at her expression, she doesn't seem to be hiding anything. For now, I think we're fine. Alright then. But if anything ever comes up, tell me, okay? We're husband and wife now after all.
Why are you being so sweet all of a sudden? Melting like ice cream here. Seriously, I love you.
We decided to hold the wedding ceremony after things settled down at work, and so began our married life. Business was going well, and the ice cream we had researched ended up becoming an original soba flour blend. It was popular not just as a dessert, but also as a takeout item. The only things nagging at me were those letters, and the recent rise in bad online reviews. Good evening. One night, just as I was about to close up shop, a man appeared at the door. Good evening. I'm sorry, but we've already passed last order. I'm aware. You're Mr. Oshino, right? I just wanted to have a little chat with you. Sure. What's this about? I'm Matsuri Atono. I used to be Hina Narusawa's senior and training supervisor at her company. Oh, I see. If we had had a ceremony or reception, I would have liked to greet you properly. Due to various circumstances, we rushed to just register the marriage for now. My apologies for not being able to greet you and others who have supported my wife. Seriously now, I'm practically her second father, having raised her into a fine working adult. You would think I would at least be introduced in advance. Is it just me? Or is there a sharp edge to his tone? So, what did you want to talk about? Mr. Oshino, life with her must be tough, no? No, not at all. She's wonderful. No need to pretend. Even at work, I'm the one who has to cover for her constantly. So much trouble, I tell you. She's all smiles and charm, but whoa, is she clumsy. Total handful. Matsuri chuckled smugly, but I furrowed my brow and responded. Well, thank you for your support, but to me, she's the best wife I could ever ask for. Sorry if I upset you, but come on, you're just a humble soba shop owner, right? Someone like you marrying the daughter of a major CEO? Way out of your league. What I do or don't deserve is none of your business. This shop was passed down from my father, and I pour my heart into every bowl of soba. Don't insult it. I must have pushed him too far, because that's when Matsuri finally dropped the act. None of that matters. I'm still willing to forgive you, if you turn back now. Drop that woman. Are you okay with ruining your life? You're an idiot. Huh? Letting your emotions get the better of you and outing yourself like this. It's ridiculous. With that, I walked over to check the mailbox and found yet another one of those flyers. Yup, another one. You've been sending these, haven't you, Mr. Otono? Why would you do this? His earlier words matched the letters exactly. As soon as he saw the envelope, he started shaking. Damn it! Why? Why'd she pick some nobody soba guy like you? I fell for her first. And then they said the omiya match was some soba shop owner? Of course I thought I had a chance. He spewed it out like it was the most reasonable thing in the world, but it made no sense at all. Still, threatening letters? You really don't understand what crosses the line, do you? Too bad these letters were a total failure. I was never going to let something like this affect me. Stuck for worse, Matsuri just glared at me. That's when Hina arrived, like she always does after work.
Hey, I'm home! Wait, what? Why are you here, Otono-senpai? Aren't you supposed to be…
That's… Hina caught sight of the letter in my hand, and once she read it, she froze. Even someone as upbeat as her immediately grasps the gravity of the situation.
Wait, you still haven't given up on me. I told you no over and over again, didn't I?
Her tone was calm, but her face showed a fury I'd never seen before. Apparently, Matsuri had persistently come on to Hina in the past.
I told you, I'm not interested in anyone who only sees me as the CEO's daughter. Your behavior became a problem at work, and you were transferred to a branch office because of it. I thought you'd finally given up after all these years, but how did you even find out who I was marrying?
I hired a private investigator from time to time. I just couldn't stop worrying about you. And then, I heard you were getting engaged to some loser soba guy. I had to protect you, so that's why.
So that's why you sent threatening letters to my kind, wonderful, amazing husband, Shintaro?
Mr. Otono, you can say whatever you want about me, but what you've done is a crime. Recently, we've had a spike in negative online reviews about the shop too. Wonder who's behind that. No, that's… Well, a disclosure request will clear that up soon enough. Threats, business interference. We'll be taking proper legal action. Oh, and one more thing. What do you think will happen once President Narasawa hears about all this? No, please, anything but that! I'm definitely telling him. It's my duty as Hina's husband to protect her.
Shintaro!
From now on, stay away from us. Forever. No way. So that means I won't get to see Hina anymore?
Of course not. I hate anyone who attacks Shintaro, especially you.
No! A final blow from the woman he had pined after for years. But at this point, the damage was done. Defeated, Atono staggered off into the darkness of the night. Hina reported Atono's stalking to her company, and as expected, the president blew up in rage. I also filed a police report, and Atono was fired. All I wanted was to protect Hina from bad people. How did it end up like this? As long as he only thinks of himself and can't reflect on what he did, getting back into society will be a tall order. He came by once to apologize, but Hina chased him off without mercy. To her, anyone who causes me trouble, no matter who they are, is unforgivable. Then again, the same goes for me.
Hina, congratulations on your wedding.
A year later, we are finally holding the wedding we had postponed. Hina looks stunning in her dress, laughing with her hometown friends.
Thanks, everyone.
It's not because she's the president's daughter. Hina's own personality is what earned their love. As I was watching them, Hina turned her gaze to me. Naturally, her friends followed her lead and stared right at me too. Is there something on my face?
For someone who plays the quiet type, you sure are crazy about me, huh?
What? Hey, Hina! The next moment, she clung to my arm and introduced me to her friends like that.
Oh, I'm jealous. I want to meet my dream husband soon, too. Hina, be happy, okay?
It was beyond embarrassing, but if it makes her smile like that, I guess it's worth it. Let's be happy together, Hina.
Oh, jeez, finally. You finally called me Hina. I kept asking and you never would.
Well, that day I was just so focused on protecting you, so... Even now, I still feel shy saying your name like that. But I'll get used to it, because that name reminds me that I'm no longer meant to be alone.
Aw, what a sweet story. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!